Speak there just so I can test this out. So, hello, my name is Ian or whatever.
Hello, my name is Ian. I'm enjoying my powers and my practice. Good morning.
Good morning. So practically we're going to run through a full day of eating of about 5,000 calories. People are asking for this, so we're just going to go through it. It's actually 11 AM now and this is my first meal. I find it work better with just caffeine and no food, so I do majority of my work from like 8 to 11 or 12 and then start cramming like fuck the meals in. Joe has my first meal as salmon and rice, but usually not all the time I eat that. I sort of swap it out because who the fuck wants to eat salmon and rice at fucking like 10 in the morning? So
Could turn into a fish.
so oh, and the camera woman, show us that and I'll flip it around. I've got my videographer in today.
Not dressed, but sure, never am.
So we're gonna run through this. So I'll talk you through rough calories, what I roughly have. So with every meal I make sure I've got about 40 grams of protein because I woke up this morning about 101 kilos. So I do need a wee bit more protein than your typical like sort of 25 grams. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'll have a full tub of skyr yogurt. That'll be my protein source.
Oh, let me see that. Oh, yes.
So we'll have a full tub of this.
Okay.
We'll wire it in.
Alright.
I don't really need to weigh it. I just know the calories in this because they're on the back, and then we'll tot up. But
Wonderful.
every meal needs to be in around about 1,000 calories, give or take a wee bit more, because obviously 5 meals a day.
I'm sorry, a bit dark over there.
No, you're fine. You work away. I can always adjust
You
it.
need to get spotlights in the kitchen.
No, you're fine. So that's majority of that tub done.
Okay.
We'll hit on the grams. I take about 80 grams of granola. Which,
Not oats. Kid.
yeah, see, granola's really heavy without you realising it. Like that's what you. We'll throw in a full about 125, 150 grams of berries. That'll be about 50
I can't
calories.
see.
That's alright. You can see
Ah,
there.
sorry, I know what berries look like, fair enough.
Yeah. So the yogurt in total works out about 350 calories. You're probably talking for the granola, probably in around the 360. So there's about 700 calories. You're probably talking 50 calories for the berries. I'm gonna have a kiwi in around about 60. I'll set this over there. So that'll bring me up to about 800. 900 with the banana.
Nice banana.
Big size. And then we'll finish with 4 squares of dark chocolate, and that'll be about another 230. So that'll bring me up to around about 1,200ish. The only other thing that I usually have in the mornings is some form of greens powder. Now, people will say there's nice green powders. I'm yet to find one that's actually fucking nice. There's ones that are drinkable, and then there's ones that are fucking rancid. So
Not great, not
yeah,
great.
so this is chocolate orange flavour, but I've only had this once. Like, I'll get mum to give you a fucking taste review because I don't really have taste buds. I'm not really hungry. I just sort of eat for function now. Right. I haven't tasted this one in months.
Is there chocolate in, Lisa?
It's just strange here.
Strange.
Try that. Right. This will be the real test.
Okay, if you were starving, you could delay it with. Not bad. Yeah. Lady worked up.
Yeah, just leave it there. Somebody else will clean it.
Clear.
So, plain and simple, skyr, granola, berries, kiwi, banana, dark chocolate, green shake. So, good protein, good fats, some healthy carbs as well. I eat a lot of fruit, and to be honest, that's in around your 1,200 calories. I'll tot it up at the end and give you the exact breakdown in the bottom of this video, so you know each meal roughly breaks down. And that's practically it for breakfast. I'm gonna eat That is breakfast practically done. The only thing I have left to drink is that green shake. I'll do that now. I do a wee bit of work. That and the rest of this kiwi. For anybody that wants to know, maybe you don't care, I eat them with the skin on. Better micronutrients, and also who has time to cut a kiwi and the hassle of that? No way. So that's breakfast. The first meal done. The first bottle won, as you can see. And we'll eat this kiwi and that's us.
No tea, no breaks.
My dad doesn't believe in tops, for anybody that doesn't know, just so you're aware. Mum tasted this earlier. Do you want to try this green shake?
Me?
Yeah.
And me.
People love it. Go on, taste it there and give us the review.
Does people like this? Nice.
Yeah, canking.
Ah, no, it's not.
What is that?
Not bad.
Chocolate.
Right, so I've been out practically all fucking day doing errands, driving to the accountants, mortgage advisor, so I've had fuck all time to prep food this morning. Should have had it done, but the thing is I'll still not miss calories. I'll get them in some way, so I always keep 2 scoops of protein in a shaker in the car, and then I've just called into the service station to grab like a fucking pint of milk. So there's a pint of blue milk in there, 2 scoops of protein, that'll be about 300 calories. And then I've grabbed a Squares bar, which will be about 150, so that's 650 all in. And then this is about 210, it's like a fucking nut bar or some yoke. So that'll bring me up from what, like, brings me from 650 up to about 850ish, and then plus the 1150 earlier, so that rounds me to about 2, which is bang on. So I'm gonna go for this now. But do you know what I hate? Whenever you go into like a petrol station, like I pulled in this is some random one, like I don't know where the fuck I am, and like I've never been here before. It's like on the way home from Belfast, and like you go in and you buy something and you go, can I use the restroom? Like, do you know, the toilet, and they go, sorry, we don't have one. Like, where you're working an 8-hour shift, where are you going to the toilet? Like what are you, peeing in a bucket at the back? So like I had to fucking just take a piss around the side of it, and I'm just like, you know, like what do they want me to do, just piss in the shop? All in this as well, because I always keep it in here, just it's like my emergency stash, you know, like just in case I'm out and about and I need to get it in. So I don't know how this is going, first time videoing, so you can tell me if this is absolutely terrible or not, but I'm gonna just neck this. Oh, Jesus. Bit of milk in the mustache. A lot of bits in that, no balls, not a good idea. Squares bar's an easy shout. I'll give you a review of this. It's this Be Kind. More because I've been eating so high, it's not like 5,000 is, fuck me, it went everywhere there. Not like 5,000 is a one day thing, it's every day. So like, it's just a case of if you don't actually make sure that you get the food in throughout the day, you end up with loads at night and it just turns into a nightmare. So I just try and make sure that I'm roughly averaging about 1,000 meals. So 1150 earlier, 850 here. Usually this meal would be like some sort of rice or potatoes and meat, but when I'm out and about, as long as you're getting decent food sources, like this isn't a load of sugar, you know, don't get me wrong, there's milk and stuff in there as well, but it's trying to get the balance between not spending your life fucking living off a meal plan and actually getting results. So it's trying to get that middle ground. I'm probably cutting out the top of my head, but that's alright, it's bad enough loaf. But yeah, it's trying to get that, so we'll taste this and give you a review. Actually, you're gonna watch this and think I don't like anything, because my face just goes, it's alright. It tastes healthy because it doesn't taste great, if you get me. Yeah, so we'll do the 5,000 calories. Probably shouldn't be talking with my mouthful. And that's meal 2 done. I'll see you for meal 3 in about 3 seconds. So we are back for meal number 3. So like everything, we'll be aiming for like 1,000 calories, 40 grams protein. So the best way for me to do this, and you'll notice with all my meals, it's literally down to speed and then good quality food. Taste wouldn't be my strong point. So look, breaking this down, this meal is probably not going to look too tasty, but it'll do the...
There's a bit of ham in there too. There's a bit of fillet of ham, fillet of chicken. We've got an apple. And then I'm not gonna have the full fucking 800 grams of grapes, but I break this up and have a quarter each day, so I'll have about 200 grams of that. And that's pretty much it, like straightforward.
All in here, we're probably talking like 460 for the bagels, 200 for the meat, there's 660, 80ish for the apple. There, my math is so bad, 740. 200 grams of grapes is probably about 120 calories. I do a lot of this off the top of my head, but I'll double check in my fitness pal. 740 plus 120 is 860.
We don't have it coming over the wind.
There we go, nice and outside. Right, don't worry, that's fucking filming away, but I'm just gonna speed it up.
You work away.
And we're back. Meal number 4 going down. They're all staring at me, the full squad. Wait till you see this. So that's lovely hair there, and then look.
And that's all glasses and all. I look at pick up here.
Pickup truck. The meal. This pure, simple, probably not the best bulking meal to be honest, because it's like I've taken potatoes as my choice, but I just fancied that. So the meal is going to be plain and simple. It's going to be 300 grams sirloin, 200 or 300 grams potatoes. I'll just show you, and then some veg mixed in here. So this will be far easier. So on the pan, steak, and then we have about 300 grams potatoes in round that, some carrots, a wee bit of asparagus, the 100 calorie mark. So I'll top this up fully, but this should bring me up to around about 3.6ish. I forgot to count earlier as well, though, that there's trees. Oh, I fucking forgot to put that in the sandwich. I put in about 5 slices or so, so I need to top that up. I think that'll be about an extra 100, so I'm probably sitting about 3.7ish. So the last meal is going to need to be a big motherfucker of 1,300. So I'm going to eat this. It's about 8:30 now, so this last meal is going to be late. I always end up cramming them in, but the thing is, we'll still get it done regardless. Doesn't matter. It's a rest day today too. Usually I have about 400 or 500 calories intra-workout, so I drink like a shake during my workout. That's just pretty much pure sugar, like glucose, HBCD, and usually that's about 400 or 500 of my calories. So I actually find rest days trickier because I have to consume. And that is me done. Thank the Lord. That meal was a bit tricky. That was quite heavy for not a whole lot of calories, so not a smart move. I'll show you the plate here, because I know rightly what people are like. They'll be like, it's about 8:30, 8:45, so I've left it quite late here, so it is going to be a bit of a late shift. I'll try and get that last meal in about... Oh Jesus, that's not good. About 10:30. What's this mutant want? If you're not careful, you. I wonder how many calories in you. Right. I'd say there's good 1,400. Come here. Come here. You'll do. That's me. Ah, you shit. Right, we're on to the very last meal. So this is just like a jamboree of whatever I can get for my calories. So I've got 2 scoops of whey. I'm gonna pour in like a pint of milk into that, so that'll be about 500 calories, 200 for the whey, 300 for the pint of milk. I've got 3 giant pancakes here. I've already taken a bite out of one because I'm already sort of hungry. That's 600, so all in that'll be about 1,100. I'm gonna add 20 grams of butter to the pancakes and 20 grams of peanut butter, so that'll be another 200. So 500 for the shake, 600 for the pancakes, 200 on top of that for the peanut butter and the butter, which will bring me up to my mav is terrible, 1,300. And then I always have one thing that I'm sort of like, I don't really crave a whole lot of foods, but I always have something like a treat, if that makes sense, like some sort of dessert somewhere throughout the day. So I'm gonna have this ice cream, and these are quality. They're at Tesco's. They're like they're just like a fruity one, just cheap as fuck, but really, really good. And that's 100 calories, and that's bang on 5,000 a head. Now, depending on what way you track, you might get slightly higher, slightly lower, but I don't track veg, so I'm probably sitting like 5.2. And if you have any questions, anything you want me to run over, anything you're unsure of, just literally drop a comment below, or if there's anything you want me to film, literally just say it, because I've already had 2 of these because I want to just get this done. It's 11 o'clock at night, so realistically it's just a case of getting this done as quick as possible. So what we'll do here is we'll literally just shove this one down our gob and we'll knock that. Look, thank you very much. This is literally it. I've just finished the pancakes and the shake. Not gonna lie, I usually do feel a wee bit sick around this time of night because it's sort of like force feeding, but the good thing is I get to wake up tomorrow and do it all over again. Yeah, like the thing is, I don't really, like some people think you've got the appetite for it. I definitely don't. It's just one of them things where like I was 75 kilos about a year ago and now I'm 101. I still have the same appetite I did when I was 75. Like, it just hasn't grown for me. Maybe it will for other people. But it's just one of the things, everybody's going to struggle at a certain part of fitness, whether it's diet and whether it's not going out in the drink, whether it's cooking your food, whether it's pushing food up. And it's just knowing that where you struggle most is probably where you need to lean into, and probably where you're struggling to get results. One of the main reasons I never got results was because I never pushed food high for long enough to build muscle, and now that I have, it's just changed it completely. So look, if there's anything else you want me to film, you want me to swap dates with my mum, my auntie, I'm going to do a tour of the house next, so that'll be off. But anything you want, just let me know, throw me a message, hit that subscribe button, and then drop us a comment below of anything you want, or feel free to send me a message on Instagram. Thank you very much. See you next time.